are the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
Good morning!
Santa Barbara Teen Sports listeners, I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
Every single Tuesday!
It's a whole hour of Santa Barbara teen athletes. And all those people and businesses that support those teen athletes. Another day, yes. Woo. Oh my goodness, I just have to get all this paint off my fingers. Dominique Hackett, how are you?
Good morning, Erica.
Yes, I still got paint on my fingers, Dominique. I can't get the paint off my fingers.
Your garage is quite a shop.
Isn't it? It was so nice. And right when you get the garage totally like pristine and everything, then you start painting.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, you know, it's really inspiring because you jumped into something without any lessons and just followed your heart.
That's what I did like when I decided to get pregnant. Well, you don't need to go to those classes. You said, okay, I'm ready. Pull the goalie. Okay. And bam, I get pregnant, right? And I don't have to do those classes, and I failed the delivery both times. I had like the $109,000 delivery, and then I don't remember the second one. To this day, I don't remember John. Okay,
wait, hold it.
What?
You failed. You mean you didn't give birth?
I did.
Then how did you fail? Explain. If you failed, the kid didn't come out.
I didn't do good on the delivery 2 times.
Now,
I didn't do good on it.
I gotta say,
I failed the breathing. I failed the pushing. I pretty much failed it all.
This is a great teen show. This is a great teen show.
I suggest
this is what we're telling you.
To do the classes.
Abstinence.
This is going back to the painting. Do the classes. That's all I'm saying. Read a book. Do the classes.
Erica, this is a great lead into my quick fast story.
Okay, can I tell a really fast story about my last masterpiece? Okay, so I was doing this piece. This is a very emotional thing I'm going through, right? 55, I don't know. So I'm doing this piece, and I'm like, oh my God. And you said, keep doing it, because I'm like, God, I don't know. So I'm doing the pen on
with acrylics.
With acrylics. So I'm on like number 32. And everyone goes, yeah, keep doing, these are really nice. I'm like, oh. So I do this one. I'm like, okay, I'm just waiting to do one that's just horrible. That someone says, oh God, this is like hideous. So I do one, and I'm trying to do a hideous one. So I do one, I'm like, oh, this is it. This is just...
So doing one is mixing paint, and then in various ways you're applying it to the canvas.
Right.
And seeing the images that come out.
Well, whatever. I spent like 4 hours. And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, Terry Cooper's like, let it out. Like, emotion, let it out. And I don't know. I must have been trapping a lot of stuff, like, for life, okay? So I find this piece, and I'm like, oh, this is it. It sucks I could go back to selling insurance, right? Meanwhile, clients, and I'm very successful. Like, after 34 years, I do pretty darn good. I don't mind. Thank you, Santa Barbara. So, this is it. I found a really bad one. Okay, so this is bad. And I'm like, I was ready walking it over to the dumpster so I can go back to my practice. So then I stop and I look at it, and then I turn it upside down, and I'm like, oh my God, it's a masterpiece. I swear to God. And then I'm like, and I put it up against the wall, and I'm taking pictures of it. I'm like, oh, I sent one to Mona. Who's here? Mona, what? Woo! And I'm like, oh my God, can you see what I see? This is the best one ever. I can't figure it out.
I love it.
I know, it's a good story. It's true.
You color out of the lines.
I have to give that one to
turn
Mona.
things around.
Mona, I'm giving you that one. I want you to come over, and I want you to pick. Well, I guess you have to do something. You have to wait a while. You have to wait to dry, and then what do you got to do? What do you got to do?
So we checked it out. We checked out on YouTube, and with acrylic paints, you need to wait a week to 6 weeks, and then you apply a varnish to the top of it.
Didn't know that. Thank God Dominique looked on the Google. Thank goodness. That's it.
By the way, you said you turned it upside down and it clicked. There was a study that was done some time ago. They had 2 groups, Group A and Group B. And Group A received a painting, a picture, if you will, and they were instructed to paint that picture. All right, let's just say it was of a sailing ship, okay? And the Group B was given a picture, and they were told this is abstract and you are to paint it. And when the study was complete, what they did was the picture in Group A was the same as the picture in Group B, only in Group B it was upside down.
Okay.
The paintings the participants in Group B made were closer to the picture they had just painted than the people who had it right side up.
Well, that it says. Were you in that group? No.
That's really interesting. I mean, we all talk about beauty being the eye of the beholder. So there's no wrong. I mean, in art, it is about expressing what you feel inside.
I got you.
So,
Well, so I'm still painting. That's it. That's all I have to say. I'm still sharing. I'm waiting. What's your story? Tell me.
I was thinking about failure because it's sometimes, especially as an athlete, it's hard to cope with, like when you don't win the game or a track meet, you don't do the best that you thought you were going to do. And sometimes failure is really difficult to deal with. And I like to remember that in life, we have a lot of examples of famous people who have a long list of failures. I was reading about Abraham Lincoln. Do you know that he failed at being a legislator, failed at being a congressman, failed at businesses twice? I mean, his list of failures, there's like 10 major failures. His sweetheart died, and he had to get over the death of someone he loved. And then at 52, he won being the president of the United States. And it just had a phenomenal effect on our country and basically on the world. So I just want to remind everyone, failure is just more information. That's it. It is not a final judgment.
It's fuel.
I know. A step to success.
There you go.
One of the things at Westmont we've seen with students is there's a fear of taking risks, of trying. And one of the things in our leadership classes and overall is trying to teach students to take risks, to have the confidence to go out there, start businesses, start programs, do what they feel needs to be done.
Yeah. I mean, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And going back to
That's a good point.
To what you were saying about failures, and we're talking about teen athletes, Michael Jordan didn't make his high school team. You know, and he worked and he obviously played in college and then became one of the greatest basketball stars of our time. But he didn't make his high school team. But he was persistent. He held on to that. But, I mean, I coached soccer for years, and for some reason, girls don't like to take that shot. And we're like, take it. You're going to miss 100% of the ones you don't take, you know?
Michelle Myering, put your hands together. I love that. What's going on at PAL? The last time you were here, you were starting piano.
Oh,
No.
yeah, the music program, musicology.
Yeah.
Those classes are full.
Woo! That's what I
have a waiting list.
Nice.
Next week, I have a donor coming with 2 electric guitars and amplifiers that she's donating to PAL. They don't need them at their house anymore.
Nice.
Ribbit, the Riviera Youth Bike Team, has come under PAL. We've partnered with them. They're going to start the week after Fiesta. And I have brought 2 youth with me today that will speak later, and they're sisters, and they have been involved with PAL activities for years. And one is now a PAL alum. She graduated, and she's going off to Merrimack College in Massachusetts.
Nice.
So, but yeah, our teen center's full every day, and good things happening.
Nice. How many kids you have over there now?
We about 100 a week.
Woo! That's what
Wow.
we need. And you're accepting. You're accepting applications?
Yeah, all they do is come in and fill out the registration form,
And the price, it's just...
it is so good. It's $0, people.
$0. Still capped at $0. Unbelievable.
I know. So it's good. It is really good right now.
All right. Beautiful. So anybody out there, $0. Got music program. What other programs we got going on?
Our new girls self-defense class, we've been having anywhere from 7 to 11 girls in that class. We have the jiu-jitsu class. We're going to start a new tech class this fall. Golf will start back up in the fall. Bold and Gold. Of course, the music classes and our leadership programs, plus tutoring. We've been tutoring kids all summer long.
And the ages?
11 to 18.
Beautiful. We love you.
Oh.
I mean, you walking in here, contributing as much as you have, blessing, and more blessings. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right. Back, Angela Miller Bevan. Woo!
Hey.
How are you?
I'm great. I am great. I am just told my 10-year-old son that story about the basketball player because he loves to play basketball. He's on a basketball club team, and he wasn't starting when he first started, and now he's starting. And he played his last game over the last weekend at a tournament. But it was so great to see him really put the work in and to see it's like, you work hard, you'll get to start. And he did. So always throw it out there.
An important thing, too, is not necessarily who starts the game, but who's on the field at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes the coach can only start so many players. Right. And so there's this emphasis on you're the best if you start. And sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes they need a leader on the field who may not be the best but knows how to lead. And often those players come in at the end of a game because that's what they need. And so but
I think that the main point, though, I also do agree that by telling kids that if they want to be that person, to throw it out there into the universe and work hard, and it will come back to you.
Absolutely.
You will get to be in that position. And I strongly believe that. I tell kids that I come across every day, if you want it bad enough and you throw it out there into the universe and you believe in it, it's going to come back full circle.
Oh, yeah.
It's how it is.
It's hard to harvest where you haven't planted. So you have to, plant the seeds of success, and then you have to work at it. I mean, you can't just throw seeds in the ground and expect miracles. So, Yep.
My boys would cut only once each from an all-star team.
How do you feel about that, Erica? Would you like to have Therapy 101 on?
No, because I cut them. That's the only time they've ever been cut. It's true. Well, I no way it's going to come back around like, coach's kid.
I believe that story because my first encounter with Erica was on my front doorstep with her son.
Right.
Coming to apologize for something he had done to my son.
The funny thing is I'm like, how do you want to handle this? He goes, I want to go to their house. And I'm like, rock on, let's do it.
Yeah, they did.
And I was more afraid than he was. And I'm like, but that's the way to say it.
I was so impressed that I just stood there and I was like, and we became instant friends. I was like, I just love you, Erica.
I was the one who was emotional. I'm just like, God, I'm so proud of my son right now. I'm just like, you're going to be okay. I'm done. If I have to go it's okay. If you want to take me, I'm okay.
And they are friends to this day, which is so great. And all really the kids that went to St. Raphael's and Bishop, they're all coming home from school. And it's so wonderful to see the relationships that they weren't always so nice to each other. And now they're like the best of friends. They want to see each other when they're in town, and it's great to watch.
True.
Perfect. I have the quote that I was trying to remember, which I used a lot in high school, and it's the author's unknown. It's which is what we've been talking about. Striving for success without hard work is like trying to harvest where you haven't planted. And that's
true.
And it's author unknown, but that was up on my mirror in high school and college, and it's a great lesson.
Well, we have a bunch of beautiful ladies in the house, and I can't wait to get to them. And, of course, Retta Slay. Well, we're going to get to all of those ladies and Retta when we get back from these messages. This is Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. We've got a lot of show. Thank you. We'll be back with more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday
at 9 a.m. Dominique, where else can you find us?
Facebook, the internet, Twitter, YouTube, and teensportsradio.com.
Wow.
AM 1290.
Yeah, we gotta love that. Who do we love more than that? We love Retta Slay. Woo! That's who we love. We love Retta Slay.
Hello, Erica. Hi, friends.
Woo! We gotta say it again. Hello, Retta Slay. Hello. Yeah. Well, I've known Retta Slay for, over 10 years. And I tell you, the first time that we went out to, with Bishop, Diego High School, gotta say, 9th grade, and it was probably the most emotional experience because we took the freshman team Bishop Diego, it was a big event because we had the TV was out there, we had a fire truck out there.
It was
opening day. Everybody was there. What I really enjoyed about it was, God, I wish it was one of the players. I'm trying to figure out who it was, but one of the challengers met one of the boys, and the following year the mom was so touched because we did it again, and the challenged child, the mom wanted the student to be aware that it was a language situation where the boy's name, I'll say, was Ben, okay, said 3 words, and said that Ben was one of the 3 words that's ever said. And as soon as I heard that story, I was like, wow, that was just like, oh my God, that was so touching. I will say that experience, the love that the kids give, just to share the experience. If anybody has never come out and shared opening day with the challengers, if you want to receive love, it's something that you have to experience. That's all I got to say. Because I have never in my life been so touched outside of birthing my 2 boys. I mean, you've got it. You've just got to do it. If you haven't done it, you just got to do it. Michelle, have you ever tried it? You guys, have anybody ever been out opening day with the challengers? It's the coolest thing ever.
I have not.
Got to try it. I mean, it's a field trip. Honestly, it's a field trip. If Pal wanted to go out there, it's something. My son, for 10 years, he lives in San Diego. He does opening day. I mean, he'll drive up from San Diego because it means so much to him. And Joe likes to take the ones. I mean, you always put him in with the ones in the wheelchairs. Honestly, they have like one finger they can they have use of. It's just incredible. It's an incredible experience. Thank you so much for everything.
You're welcome.
Let's tell the story of how it all got started.
Well, I have to tell you, as a mom, and you. I didn't do any testing before Keaton was born, and you're just looking at this child, and there's so much about him that's just perfect. But they need to do a little testing, and yes, he was born with Down syndrome, trisomy 21, and at age 6 or 8, he always wanted to do things all the other kids did, and you just go, well, okay, let's just take this slow. You have your own preconceived ideas, but it was, no, Mom, I want to play baseball. Let's go to the backyard, Keaton. No, Mom, I want to be on a team. And so it was just one of those mom moments. You're not going to look your kid in the eye and say, no, I'm sorry, they don't let kids like you play. That wasn't going to happen. So contacted organizations all over, multiple organizations, and Dos Pueblos Little League opened their hearts and arms. One of their board members, Doc Reed, invited me to get the kids together, gave me 2 weeks, show up at the field, and he would bring one of the Little League teams of majors as their buddies. And this was a sanctioned Little League international division, just like majors, minors, T-ball, the rest of them. And we showed up 7 or 8 strong, and we grew to over 80 some within just a matter of years. And as a parent, as a mother, nothing could be more meaningful than to have my child accepted and out there doing his best to play baseball, the love of the sport, and we developed a sort of a motto, and it's just very simple, but we put it on our shirts, on our bags, on our banners, but it says, same dream, same game. These kids are just kids, and you look in their eyes and you start talking to them and asking, what do you like? What's your favorite food? Pizza. What do you like to do with your spare time? Electronics or play games, whatever it is, they're just kids. And I've seen that over and over on the school playgrounds or in a park where one of the children would come to me and say, why does his eyes look like they do? A little slanted, a little more almond shape. And I tell him he was born a little different. He has Down syndrome. Why don't you go ask him what he likes to do on the weekend or what his favorite game? And then they become friends, and you just get over it. You just share information. And I've seen incredible things on those baseball fields. First of all, it was what others were doing for our children, wonderful things. But then I started seeing what our children were doing for all of your children. They were teaching them to be compassionate and kind and understanding and embracing them, which they'll have that gift for the rest of their lives when they go into professions, occupations where they're going to be working with people with disabilities. So I'm just very proud of this community. They've embraced us. We're here. And I wanted to tell you another story about one of those moments where I thought life was going to fall apart. It must have been about our third year, and it was on our team of more mobility challenged children, the wheelchairs, the kind of walkers and crutches, and just very slow children that needed to be, they're all hand over hand. Wrap your arms around them, help them hold that bat and hit off a tee. Some were in a chair. And through the season, I think we had 2 children push the walker aside. They got up to bat. Seriously, they hit and they pushed the walker aside, and the other pushed the wheelchair, got out of his chair for the first time because they were so motivated. They were going to go to base. And we are so proud of them. We really are. And as a parent, it just blesses us so much to see you out there caring and sharing. So what a great plug. We need volunteers. So please let us know where you're at. You can contact us at info@sbsnap.org. And that's an umbrella for many Challenger programs. Now we've expanded into fall sports of baseball with the Gauchos. We've got Pop Warner flag football and cheer for our children. We have Page Youth Center basketball, a Challenger division there. And we need volunteers for all. So contact us at info@sbsnap.org. Can you say that it's Santa Barbara Special Needs Adaptive Program? So everybody go SB Snap and snap with me. SB Snap. Okay. So remember that.
Snapped, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And donations are needed. We need volunteers to cover all coaches and buddies. We need photographers. We need people to help with brochures, flyers. Donations are accepted to cover our insurance, facility use, equipments, and uniforms, and a lot of scholarships for our community. And you can donate at Santa Barbara Foundation, sbfoundation.org, and look for SB Snap.
Awesome. Woo! Put your hands together. Yeah.
I have to say that, and I'm going to start crying.
I know.
My kids have grown up with these kids, and it is a huge, wonderful experience. And I have to say that I'm a Quanian, and we have the Action Club, which is young adults with disabilities. And we took a bus down to the Rose Parade and did the floats, to set up floats. And they weren't going to let us decorate the floats, even though it was a volunteer position, because they said we had too many people with disabilities. And we were Quanians, and the Rotary Club came up to me and said, if you promise they'll be okay, then we'll let you help decorate the floats. And we took like 20 some odd of young adults with disabilities to decorate these floats. And my son, that's 10 years old, was so touched by being a part of this experience and riding the bus with them that when he got back, he asked his principal if he could volunteer his time in the classroom at Roosevelt where the kids are. And they don't see disabilities. The compassion comes, and they are like, the person, like, once they get past that it's different, they just don't see it anymore. So I'm very proud of our community, and thank you for what you do, because it touches all of us.
That's beautiful. Hey, let's take another break. This is Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. We got a lot of show. Be back with more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
Every single Tuesday.
9 a.m. We got them lined up. Yeah, that's what I like. Woo! Anna, got the Teen Queen on the... How many we got? 3.
There's a lot of guests here.
We got a lot. Everybody get close? Am I short anything?
No, we got a ton out front.
We got a ton out front?
Yeah.
We got to make sure we got to take care. I know.
We're all larges, but...
I know, exactly.
We like to make sure you're clothed when you're on the
exactly.
I would hope so.
We got to get more, exactly. Seriously. All right. You're going to take over the rest of the show now. I need to rest. There's a lot of emotion going on here. A lot of tears.
All right. So the teens that we have here today are Olivia Gordon, Marynicole Ramirez, Kayla Stern, Shakti Gonzalez, and Naomi Abrego.
Woo! I like it. in height order. I like that. No, I love that.
Yeah, so Olivia, Marynicole, and Kayla are all from Bishop.
I like it.
Yes, we're just starting our volleyball season right now.
Oh, I like that.
During tryouts, it's going really well. Yeah,
Trying out. I like it. Just to see if you like it, or are you really trying out?
What team.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, so why don't you guys introduce yourselves and then say maybe how long you've been playing?
Name first.
Okay. I'm Marynicole Ramirez. I've been playing for like over 8 years now, I think.
Ooh, nice. What grade are you in?
I'm going to be a junior.
Junior, all right.
Mm-hmm. What position?
I'm back row libero.
And what's your rising sign?
My what?
If you could see the look on her face.
How many questions? How come you don't have a microphone?
Okay. Hi guys, I'm Olivia Gordon. I'll be a rising senior at Bishop. I have played volleyball for 3 years now, and I play middle.
Hi, I'm Kayla Stern. I'm going to be a freshman next year, or this year, and I just started playing volleyball.
Woo. All right. Is there anything that you guys are looking most forward to this season?
Probably meeting new people and I guess just learning how to play volleyball.
Wait, real quick. Where are you coming from?
I just moved here from Atlanta.
Oh, there it comes out
exciting.
now, Atlanta. Look, she's softening it, right? Come on, let her have that accent.
I want to go to Atlanta.
That's it.
So I'm looking forward to bonding with my team and being a little more competitive while on varsity.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to that too. I love bonding with the teammates. We have like team dinners and stuff. It really helps us all connect. It's fun on the court too.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for the tournaments too.
Mm-hmm. Those are
really
fun.
Good bonding experience for all the teams.
Traveling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those will be really fun. Yeah.
Can I ask all you ladies a question? How do you go about choosing the best players for each team? What does the coach have to do?
Ooh, I'm not really sure. I guess he probably looks at chemistry and like people that he thinks will really bring up the team as a whole, like who will work well together and like urge each other on.
So somebody freshman, can they make varsity? Or
oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, I think. Did we have somebody?
We had like
varsity?
2 people.
I think just this last year we had a few freshmen or sophomores make varsity, so that was really good.
Yeah, I imagine he has to look at positional needs too.
Yes. Oh yeah,
I mean, you can't have a whole team of defensive players, a whole team of offensive players.
Yeah, that's true. So do you guys play any other sports besides volleyball, or are you going to this high school season?
I actually play beach volleyball. It's kind of the same thing, but it's, outside, so.
Yeah, I'm playing beach volleyball as well. And freshman year of high school, I actually did tennis, so I might be playing tennis again.
I've played soccer and volleyball, not volleyball, basketball for a long time, and I'm excited to try volleyball and track and field this year.
So if you were talking to your coach and trying to convince him that you were the best player for the varsity team, what would you tell him your best skill sets are?
It's all you guys. Go ahead.
That's a hard question.
I guess being a leader is really important on a team. Being the person to step on the court and take control is really important. So I think that's a characteristic he likes.
Yeah, and being supportive for all of your teammates is something that.
And who's the coach?
Coach John Sainer.
A new coach, old coach?
No, he's been the coach for what?
Yeah, he's
maybe 4 years, three.
Well, because it was Jason Donnelly for a while.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe 3 years.
I don't know. Yeah, probably 3.
Probably 3. Yeah.
And he's the varsity coach?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the varsity coach.
And who's the JV coach?
I think it's going to be someone new this year.
Yeah, it's going to be someone new this year.
That's
we
where
know
I'm
who.
connecting. Okay.
We're still looking.
And then
we have 2 teams, or do you have
3.
a freshman team?
Yeah, there's a Frostoff team, JV, and then varsity.
And then Frostoff, the coach is Sandy. I don't know
last name.
Just Coach Sandy. And then I think we have a new assistant varsity too.
Yes.
She just got out of UCSB, right? She was a middle.
Westmont. Was it
Westmont?
Yeah, it was Westmont.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's nice. So I have 2 daughters, and my youngest is a volleyball player at Mercer University in Georgia, a senior middle. She'll be captain this year. And one of the things that I would talk to her about, and my other daughter, who is a soccer player, is asking the coach, what do you need to see out of me to be a contributing factor on the team? And then when they give you that feedback, take that and develop those skills. Because a lot of people are like, well, I'm sitting on the bench and I don't want to be, and you don't want to go say, Coach, why are you benching me? Because it's not him, or her, it's you. So if you take ownership of your skills and your desire to be coachable, then that goes a long way for coaches.
Yeah, I think no matter how good of a player you are, there's still room for growth.
Yep. Who's your competition this year?
Our major competitions definitely Carp. That's just our rival in general.
Every year.
And we always have a really good game with Santa Clara too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was forgetting about them.
We always go to more than 5 games with them, so it's fun.
So what are you guys going to do this year? Let's have a prediction. I love predictions.
Well, as
gonna
in
win
the season,
league?
as a whole,
Yeah,
I would hope so. Yeah, I want to get a banner up on the wall.
Yes.
I want to do that.
Oh, you want to get a banner on
I want my name up there for sure.
Yeah. Did you get your name up there last year?
Yeah. Well, no. No, but my mom and my aunt are up there, so I really want a banner up there.
Oh!
Yeah. One for volleyball and one for basketball, I think.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So if you get your mom, we could get some pizza.
Family
We could have a
legacy.
pizza party.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're related to somebody that owns a pizza parlor, right?
True. Patrini's, yeah.
Put a little hand in there. Patrini's. We can have a pizza party. How about that?
Oh, I'm sure I could get us a pizza party there.
Can we get a pizza party discount?
We probably could. I'll have to
Okay,
ask
I'll
him.
buy the pizzas. We'll have a pizza party, okay? And we'll get the pizza party discount.
Perfect.
All right, we'll do that. How about we'll do that? All right, we'll take a little discount. Make sure you text your mom that I just offered that.
I will. I'll text her right now.
Right, about the discount. Okay.
Okay.
All right, we'll do that. This is Erica Salda. We'll take a little break. Be back with more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
Every single Tuesday.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. We have Dr. Scott in the house.
How are you doing, Erica? Nice to be back.
Yeah. Well, you made it.
I made it at last.
I know. You're a busy guy. That's what happened. Dr. Scott Noble's in the house. Everyone's excited. All right, so we've got a couple more ladies, and you're just going to jump in on the interview process because you're a seasoned professional co-host, so you got this.
That's right. Let's do it.
All right, good. All right.
So, what brings you to the show?
Hi, this is Michelle again from PAL, and I brought a couple of our girls with us today. I have Naomi, who is a PAL alum now. She graduated from high school.
Woo!
I know. Where are you going to school next year, Naomi?
Hi, Naomi. I'm going to be going to Marynicole College.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. What made you choose Merrimack?
Well, it had everything that I was looking for in a college. The environment was great. The classes were great. It has a great health program.
Do you know what you're going to be majoring in or focusing at this point?
I'm going to be majoring in health sciences.
Great.
I'm hoping to go into pediatrics.
Great.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Did you want to be a doctor, or are you thinking about some other angle on pediatrics?
No, I want to be a pediatrician.
Great. Super. Yeah, it's a long road, but everybody needs it. That's for sure.
I know. So what programs at PAL were you involved in, and how did they help you get through school and sort of transverse your teenage years?
Well, I was mainly involved in the Youth Leadership Council during high school. And that really had a huge impact on me because it helped me get involved in more in my community and really get to know other teens from other high schools. Since I didn't go to a high school in the area, so I didn't really interact a lot with teens who lived around here.
Excellent. What high school did you go to?
I went to Villanova Preparatory School.
Fantastic. And
In Ohio.
in Ohio, yes.
Okay.
Yes. And we also have your younger sister here, Shakti. Welcome, Shakti. How are you today?
Hi, I'm Shakti. I'm good today.
Awesome. Shakti, what programs at PAL have you been involved in? There are a lot.
I've been in Golden Bold, golf, jiu-jitsu, music lessons, and right now I'm in self-defense.
Have you ever had to use the jiu-jitsu on the golf course?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm curious about the self-defense. This is for women or girls?
Yeah.
What kinds of things do you learn in self-defense?
Like how to defend yourself if someone's gonna like try to attack you or kidnap you.
What do you do if someone tries to kidnap you?
Well, like if someone tries to hug you and pick you up, you can put your hands in between them and then get out.
Is there a lot of emphasis, I know a little bit about jiu-jitsu, on kind of deconstructing the joints and trying to get somebody to more or less fall down and not be able to pursue you? It's a fascinating martial arts.
One of the my favorite things that I learned when I did some self-defense, especially for women, is I learned not to yell for help if I was attacked, that you're supposed to yell fire, because people are more likely to come to your assistance if you yell fire.
Oh.
That's pretty good. What is last year at the end of the year, Shakti, as you can imagine, is involved in a lot of sports, and we had an end of the year celebration where each instructor awarded somebody who was sort of outstanding. How many awards did you win last year?
3.
And these were instructors all off-site, so they did not know each other. And the vote was completely independent. It just sort of tells you what type of person Shakti is, that 3 different coaches in 3 different programs selected her as an outstanding student based on how she interacted with others, how she tried her best, and just her general attitude. Good job. So I have a question for you, Naomi. What was your favorite part of being involved with YLC?
Oh gosh.
There's lots of programs.
Yeah. My favorite part was probably the haunted house we held every Halloween as a fundraiser. It was a bit stressful having to plan everything out, but it was a lot of fun because you just really get to let your creativity show, and you get to scare people, which makes it super fun.
I know. Where is this haunted house held?
It's held at the teen center. We completely revamp the entire teen center, and each room is turned into a scary location, I suppose. The theme changes every year, so.
And do you guys look for volunteers? Because I'm looking at a lot of high school students right here, because they can earn community service hours if they're interested in participating, right?
Yeah, we're always looking for volunteers.
So where is the PAL Teen Center?
We are located at 1235 Chapala, which is just right down the street, kitty corner from the public market. And it is a great venue for tutoring, for after-school programs, for leadership. We have a Facebook page. We have the website, sbpal.org. You can follow us on Twitter, on Instagram. So, yeah, it is a good opportunity for youth to get all your community service hours, just to develop.
Are there other big events like the Halloween haunted house where you revamp the center, like parties or activities that happen annually?
Not so much at the center. That's our big one. Uh-huh. But we do a holiday dinner each year for low-income families at the Cabrillo Arts Pavilion, and we work with the AOK after-school program in identifying those families that have a need. And the YLC help plan it, and they serve the families. Police officers come and serve a meal. We have it catered, tacos and tamales, of course. Santa Claus comes, and we fundraise to provide a wrapped gift for each of the kids. That's one of the most rewarding events for our staff and our board members.
Great.
So out of all the programs that you guys were involved in, did you guys have a favorite?
Shakti?
My favorite one would be Bold and Gold, because you went to the YMCA and you just did a bunch of different activities there.
Yeah, we have a great partnership with the Montecito YMCA for that program.
My favorite program was YLC, since it basically took up most of my time, and it really helped me get out of my bubble and just become more outgoing.
Yeah. Oh, have you guys met a lot of new friends from PAL?
Yeah, I know I've made some pretty lasting connections with people that I've met through PAL.
Yeah, I have too.
I have to tell you, I first met Shakti. I moved here just over 3 years ago, and I actually coached the summer camp down at Carpinteria Girls Inc., and Shakti was one of our participants in basketball. So Shakti and I go way back.
So Shakti, do you want to follow in your sister's footsteps, and you want to be a doctor as well, or what do you want to do?
I don't want to be a doctor because I don't like seeing blood and stuff like that. But I don't really...
You can protect her and you can be a lawyer.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to be a lawyer.
There you go. You can be an artist. There you go.
She can be anything.
No, I bet you. That sounds like it.
So, girls, what would you say to someone who is a young teen who's at home and they don't know what to do after school? What would you tell them to come to PAL and come join you guys?
Yeah, I'd tell them to give PAL a try because it really is rewarding going in, and there's just so much you can do and just so many people you can meet.
Well, I visit on occasion, the Facebook page, I do that too. And I just see you guys all out. You guys eat a lot there, okay? So when I don't want to eat the treat, I just go on your Facebook page because there's a lot of treats on that Facebook page, okay? That's all I got to say. You bake a lot.
I bake a lot.
You do?
I do.
You have a problem.
I do. But
this disorder's going on there.
YLC greatly appreciates it.
I'm serious. You make this like M&M thing. I need the recipe.
I'll give it to you.
That's an amazing little yummies. You make a lot of yummies over there.
I do. They're kind of spoiled rotten over
there.
Big
time.
I know.
Like, I'm talking trees. What is going on over there? You guys got it going on, definitely. We love you guys. Thank you so much. We love you guys. Seriously. Put your hands together. Let's take another little break. We've got another segment. Stay tuned for more after these messages. We are back, and this is the Santa Barbara Teen Sports Radio Show. I am your host, Erica Salda, the Queen of Teen. Please tune in
every single Tuesday
at 9 a.m. Hey, folks, we just want to thank for all the love. Lots of donations have come in this summer to all of the nonprofits. Again, Dr. D, thank you so much. Hit it out of the park with all of the... new commercials, all new, and all of those people there just want to, if you hear, you just got to understand that these beautiful community leaders, they're donating dollars directly to their favorite nonprofits. And what we've done is we've honored them by giving them free commercials. So what you're hearing right now is not paid advertising. So we just want to thank these people. So
comes around, goes around.
That's right. We just want to give them love because they're just giving the community a lot of love. So this is what we do here.
Thank you, Erica.
No, thanks, Dr. D. That's what it is. Woo!
Thank you, Teen Sports Radio.
Yeah, Teen Sports Radio. Les Carroll, AM 1290. I had an idea. I love it when an idea just comes together. I love it. It's a Westmont. Thanks, Westmont. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. Westmont's like, why are you here? If they didn't ask me 10 times every single class, why are you here? Seriously, they did. They played every single class that I went to. Why are you here?
Paul, what is your purpose?
That's right.
That's right. How can you be of service?
It's true. It's what. Let's talk Westmont. I haven't been there, but we got to go. That third Friday, the best ticket outside of the Polo Fields, and Namita was supposed to be here. But have you done that? The Polo Fields Friday?
I have not.
We got to do that, okay? We got to do that. And then what we'll do, after we do the Polo Fields, let's do that.
Okay.
We'll do that. We'll do it this Friday.
4 to 6.
4 to 6.
It's open to the public.
Right.
And you can avail yourself of some very tasty
Namita's food.
From Namita's Food.
And then it gets dark.
And then it gets dark. And then go to the observatory, the Westmont Observatory.
The third Friday of every month. And that's the next best thing for no money. And ladies, everyone's looking at me. What is she talking about? We've got, I think it's the number 2 biggest observatory now, right? Because didn't UCSB just...
Yeah, in the South Coast.
All right, UCSB just... right, okay. Well, they
Los
just
Angeles,
built one like a year
phenomenal.
ago. Huge. Beautiful.
And an opportunity to see the stars. And we have volunteers from the community, the Santa Barbara Astronomical Unit come.
And these guys are smart. There's like doctors from MIT, MZB, whatever. They got some big smart people there.
And they love sharing their knowledge and showing the stars and planets. But we also have, and so the next viewing where the observatory will be open is Friday, August 18th. We also have an extraordinary astronomical event happening the following week.
Okay.
And that's a full eclipse of the sun, August 21st.
Write that down.
We're only going to see part of it here, but Oregon, through much of the United States, will be a full eclipse. Everything will go completely dark.
Wow. Spooky.
Yeah, that's unusual to have a chance to observe that.
Yeah. So you guys, if you don't know it, you got to pay attention to that stuff. This is amazing. Polo Fields, Westmont, third Friday of every month. Doesn't cost anything. It's so amazing. So got to participate. This is what Santa Barbara has to offer.
We have a great community.
We love you.
But Westmont, at this time of year, we're starting to gear up for new students coming back. And we will be welcoming over 450 new students.
And one of those will be one of our PAL alum. Going to Westmont.
All right.
That's it. All right. So we'll talk about that and more. So if you want to hear about it, join us next week. God bless you, Santa Barbara. Be kind today. See you next week.